visit this URL and copy the basic jQuery structure. Let us paste our code here. Fine, our structure is ready. First we will give one div tag, id is equal to d1. This is where we will be displaying the message resize me. So we want to display messages whenever the window is resized. So let us come to our jQuery area. Fine, here we'll try to create a resize event now. It's a window event, whenever it is resized, we'll say this is our event handler function. Now up to this, whatever we write the code, that code will be executed once we resize it. So let us pass some message to our div area. So whatever we have defined, the handler is id is d1. So let's say d1. Now the message will give HTML I am resized, or you can give anything you want. So I am resized. Now fine, let's see this how this works. That's all the code. I have saved it, refreshing it here, resize me. Now I'll slightly resize it. Yeah, I am resized. Okay, this message is coming because we have written it here. This should affect whenever the resize event has happened. Now instead of okay fine, this giving a message, but resizing is a dynamic. Let us add some dynamic code which will be keep on telling us that this resize event is again and again happening. So for that we'll add a little bit code here which tells us that whenever it will take a fresh value of width of the window and display it here, window width. Now this code will, every time this event happens, this reads the width and paste it and display it here, display without the div tag. So we have two strings, we are adding it here. Now let me save it. Let's refresh, resize me. The default message is here. Now so far nothing has happened. Okay, I am resizing it. See, the value is changing because I am resizing. So every time it will reads the press value from the window width and the value is displayed. Now it is 560, 542. It keeps on changing. If I will make it full screen now, maximize, you can see it is reading 1280. If I will come back, fine, it's 524. I can resize. This is how the window resize event works, event handler. Next we will go to the how we can trigger on scrolling. Let's paste our code here. Now the structure is ready. We'll start with first we'll start one text area, because to scroll event to observe we need a scroll area where scrolling is possible. Then we will move towards our window scrolling. First let us start text area. IDs, let's give t1, rows 5, calls is let's say 25 columns. We don't want more here. Now let us enter some text. Before that, let me close this. Fine, I'll give some line dot. So we don't need 2 only, we need more, but before that let us save this and see how it looks. It should be fine. Yeah, so let us extend this thing because we need scrolling. So we will give more lines here. Fine. Now we'll be displaying one div area also. Div id d1. Here the message will display. Now that's why we are writing with id d1. Now we will start with our jQuery code. jQuery, here we will get the scroll event of our text area. So the selector is t1, the id we have used t1. Now scroll, now function, function. Now let me create the area. Yeah, this is the area. Whatever I will write here, that will be displayed. So once the scroll event is triggered, so let us write some message for our div tag, whatever you want to display. Now D1 is the ID of the div. Now HTML. Now inside this scroll started, but we will give it a little more text area, because whatever we want to check it within text, and the same subsequently we will use the window scroll also. Now that's all. This should display the message once the scrolling starts. I am saving this, refreshing this. I should get the message. Yeah, text area scroll started. But I am continuously doing this and it is not going off, it's saying. So we'll add a little functionality to this to understand that it will display and it will hide it also. The message will not be displayed. Then again, when the scroll started, it will display. So for that, I will just add a little CSS to this functionality where I will be hiding it. Now D1 again. This is my div tag dot CSS display property. I am selecting. Inline means I will display it. What I will do, the effect is fade out. Note it is uppercase out, O is uppercase. Now I will slow it little slowly, because you can make it fast also. Let us slow it so we can understand the effect. Now what will happen, now the message will be displayed and immediately after some time it will slowly fade. So next event also it can sense and tell us. So let's save this, refresh, let us see it is working or not. Yeah, it is displaying and fading out also. Okay, this is how our scroll event of a text area it works. So every moment I am scrolling, the message is displaying. Now next we'll move it to our window scrolling. We'll add our window scroll event to this. So for this, let's just copy this code, paste it. Instead of text area, we'll write window. So when the window scrolls, now we'll change the message, because to differentiate between the scrolling of text area and the window scroll started. Let's D1 display fade out. So fine. So this is okay, but we'll give some space for the scrolling. So we'll say line. Again, it is outside the text area, not the same. I'll give some line breaks. Let me just copy this, paste it. Let's first see how it looks like. I am saving. Okay, there will not be any change in the look. Okay, line 1, line 2 lines. Now let me just paste it also. Copy. I am doing pasting it. I want more space to be given. Okay, so up to this, let's see the how much I have saved it, refreshed. No, still I think lot more. The window scrolling is not happening now. So let me add more line breaks. Fine, lot of line breaks, lot of, I have just increased. Okay, now my scroll window has come. Let me see. You can see the window scroll started. When I am stopping it, it's stopping. Actually, line 1 line break I will give it here. Div, after this div tag I will give a line break, so we can clearly distinguish. Saving this, refreshing. Fine. If I am moving up, window scroll started. Now little I am scrolling down, window scroll started. The same code, similar code, not same, similar code. Now in the text area also, let me, it is saying text area scroll started. Now I will again go back to window scroll started. So all these are happening because in our jQuery part we have written 2 different codes. This part is for the text area. Sorry, again, this part is for text area. This should expand, yeah, and this part is for our window scroll. So same div tag we are using. This is how the scroll event works.